Hello everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm from the Flower Patch. Oh, right guys, thank you for all your lovely comments last night, and again for all the new subscribers. I wish you all well and I hope you stay lovely, safe and very warm. Today here is Baltic, as I call Baltic. My husband has to work sometimes outside, and he had to deliver 2 outdoor buildings today, and with him suffering with osteoarthritis in his hands turned purple. Oh bless him, he looks frozen to the bone. So please everybody, wherever you are, if it's really cold, below 0, whatever it may be, but cold, please wrap up and try and stay safe and warm, because you know, I feel for you all. I'm very nesh, and I especially feel for the old age pensioners, especially with the economy risen in price of fuel and everything and heating. Try and save warm. Try and put a few layers on top of each other, and whether you wear 3-4 pair of socks, 2 pair of trousers. We call them trousers in the UK. I think in America you call them pants. 3-4 jumpers, whatever, a blanket, but please try and stay safe and warm. Right, today I've been fishing around in one of my boxes and I found something that I totally forgot that I had. It was right at the bottom, underneath all my other things that you just put in a box. Every Christmas you put your Christmas things away. Well, sometimes, I think this year I can't be bothered. But last year I did, and I just went in to get a few bits and I spotted them. So let me get them out. We're going to do red and white today, and this is the only reason why. I spotted them. I mean, I had this on my shelf, the little Prezi. Santa's little boots. Oh my goodness guys, I forgot that I had these. If I can remember correctly guys, I don't know if they've got them this year. They probably have, because there was a good seller last year when I got them. I got them from Poundland, so I don't know if they're still there. They've just got tinsel wrapped round with a plastic frame inside. What Santa's little boots, aren't they just adorable? I've got a thing about little feet. I really sure have. They stand up. And I found this at the bottom. I didn't do anything with it last year, and I got it from the same place, if I can recall. They probably still do. Well, again, probably doing them again this year, but I had this at the bottom. My gravy boat for Christmas. That you pour your gravy all over your Christmas dinner. And it's a Santa's sleigh. So I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to use that. But you know what came in mind, guys? I was gonna guys. I was gonna put Santa's tootsies in here. I had to go. I can't get them in. He's got big feet. But look, this is as far as I got, and I sat here earlier on, and oh my goodness, I just can't get his feet in. You know how you try when you've got little kiddies when they're young. You see some lovely shoes and you try to squeeze the feet in. Look at that. Look how his feet curve up. He doesn't. He's out. So he's leaning forward. If they were big enough, I would have put them on. I really would have attached them on. But he just cannot get his fat feet into those boots. So he can't have them. So I don't know. And then I even tried it with my gingerbread man to make him taller. And oh my gosh. But because he's only got a little diddy feet, legs, his bow legged, his feet are inwards. So if I do it like that, squeeze his feet. Let's have a look at you, Ginge. Oh, doesn't he look divine? He's even got the biggest smile. But he's pin-toed. He seems to stand up. He seems to go pin-toed. Why is it everything I have is either like that, pin-toed, or like that? So because he wouldn't stand up, he's not having no shoes either. So I have resorted. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I had to show you because I was in hysterics earlier on. But I want to, I've got out a little 10-inch I think, or 8-inch wreath. And I wanted to either place one up there and one down there, and then maybe have something coming out of here and just a little something here, because I want to know, in fact I wanted to put the present in as well, just something maybe coming like fern or something out of here, and then just some foliage and you know, maybe the odd floral around the around the side. So I've got to I think glue that on, because that's just not stopping on, or attach it, because it's got a frame I could attach it to the other one like that. Oops. Like that. And stick that there to balance it out so it stays in place. Nothing I get seems to stay in place. So, but you get the picture, don't you? So that's what I want to do today. So, oh, let me get my drink. My husband, I've made him one. I made it today. Right. Let's start with I've got out, and again I have these in packs. I've got quite a few, so I don't like to open them until you know, I need them. I'm running short of this size of pine cones. I've got some slightly smaller and that. I wanted these, so I need to open them. So I've got out some pine cones. I thought around the wreath we could either add, or in the sleigh, the odd pine cone, and also 2 or 3 of our lotus heads as well. I adore these. I absolutely adore these. So I thought we could add some of those in around the wreath as well. I've got out, because I've got the pine and the lotus, I thought I'd get out, oh, got something on those, 3 of my acorns, my white acorns, and I thought instead of being brown I could use the white ones to perhaps bounce off of it, with it being it's supposed to be a woody thing around with the lotus and everything. Now I've taken one out of here and I don't even know where I've gone with it, but I've got my spirals in red glitter. I've got them in red, gold, silver, pink, blue, I think, whatever colour, but I've got them white. So I've got some red spirals as well that I may also want to have come in at the back where the boots are, or maybe in the boots, something like that. Who knows? We'll find out. So, oh no, I've taken 2 out. It's a 6-pack. 6-pack. I thought I'd get the mistletoe out. I forgot to use it yesterday, so I may use it today with it having some white berries in, because we are doing red and white, and obviously green with the foliage, and white foliage as well. So with this having making it sparkly to look flocked, with white berries in, as you can see behind. So I thought we could use those as well. I got out again what we used yesterday, and I love the effect on the blue ribbon, the blue candlestick with these in. So I got out some more of this fern. Oh, that tape, that wreath wrap, guys. I said I was going to check it out, and I did. All you do, I might actually use some on this inside the sleigh. All you do is put your first piece on, then go over a couple of times, and then just put a U-pin in, or a moss pin, just to hold it in. That's it. I glued it, but that's it. I watched several videos to see if they was all doing different ones, or the same, or some was doing it an easier way, or if there was a special way. But no, moss pins, or U-pins as you call them, floral pins, that is it. That's all you do. How silly was I? And again, yesterday I used some of these ferns because they had small. I cut these off of one of the new stems again, and I've put the little ones on picks. Look, the tiny ones. So I thought we could use some of those again, because it's a small arrangement, instead of using the big ones and cutting them really far down. This morning I've been doing a wreath for somebody, and I had some oddments of ficus. So I'm going to hopefully use these in and around, and they're only small, so in and around the wreath. So I hopefully I've got enough. If not, then I'm going to have to cut another fresh stem. But the dark green one, I could have used the variegated, but I thought, well, let's use this, guys, and because I've got some oddments of the white ficus, so I could, you know, mix them together. Which, here's my oddments of my white ficus, so let's get rid of all the oddments instead. And I decided that what we did yesterday as well with the ruscus, let's get some more out and use that maybe as filler foliage. Again, I love ruscus. My favourite overall greenery, even in fresh, is ruscus. I adore it. The Italian ruscus, I love it. I used it a lot when I did fresh flowers. And again, I've got out some icicles with Santa's little welly boots. I thought we could maybe incorporate some. I've got plenty of these, so I may put some more of these, maybe 5, I don't know, but I've just got 3 out to start with. And today I've got 3 white poinsettias. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to use these, guys, because I brought my red bucket down, and you know how we used the blue ones yesterday? I've got some in red. Those beautiful, beautiful, lovely flowers. I've got some in red, but I've also got some like that as well. A little bit thicker leaves on them, all glitter, and I've got some glittery ruscus in here. I've got glittery fern, I've got glittery twigs. So as we go along, I haven't put these on the table because of the glitter. So that's probably why you're wondering where all the red is. It's here. Well, I put it in a bucket what I may use. So if I can get bits out and things like that as well, foliage. Gosh, it's all tangled up within itself. My ruscus in red glitter. I've got red baubles as well, but I don't know if I'm going to use them because I've got my white out. So I may use a bit of each, who knows. So on my swirly, I took a few swirly bits off as well. And I've got, oh my goodness, I've just grabbed some stuff out of the red bucket and placed it in here. Oh gosh, everything's tangled. And I've got some red glittery fern also. Things like that. Again, it's just bits and bobs that I put in here to use maybe if I decide as we go along. What's wrong with that one? Let's cut that down a bit. It's a bit too long. I don't like extremely long stems in buckets. I'm ever so fussy. It's because I can't, they stick out too far on my shelf, and then I catch them and they fall over or fall out of the bucket. So here is my red bucket full of glittery elements that I could incorporate into our arrangement. So that is sat at the side. Again, as I said, I've got my white baubles with silver little beads on as well that I may use. And as I was going through things, I spotted just the odd bits, again, what I've chopped off and not used in my oddments bucket. Eucalyptus and some harvest leaf. So I thought, oh, let's use these. You know, they're in my where I put all my oddments of little leaves. And I've also got out just 3 because it's only a small wreath. The Twiggy effect with the snow on being flocked. So I thought we could use those as well. And if I don't use the baubles, then I've got, this was full up to the top, guys, when I purchased it. And I had these a while, I've had these a while. And again, there was full right to the top of the bag. But they're only singular little berries by themselves. And then I have my white feathers. I may not use, again, I say this every time, I may not use all of it, but we'll see as we go along because I've got that bucket full down here. So we're going to see as we go along. So I want to put like all the florals and all the fancy bits down to the bottom because I don't want to use them first. I want to get the foliage in. Oh. I think I need a new bag for that. And the boots attached and things like that. So that's all the foliage up here. I forgot about these welly boots. I can't believe I forgot. So I'm going to do it on the turntable. Let's move those out of the way. Right. Oh, Oasis or Sahara block or styrofoam, I don't know. People call it different things. I try to remember all of them so you know what I mean. You know, when people are from different parts of the world. Now I want to use Let's see. So I'm pressing that on there just as an imprint. I might not even need all this, guys. Well, I won't. This is why I use a spatula. So if I decide to turn my block upside down, then it's long enough to cut. Just pull away from you, just softly. You don't want it to do it quite vigorously. Like that. So, let me just soften it up. I'm just rubbing it with another piece of foam, just to take all the rough parts of the foam off, so it softens. And also it's like sanding it down and shaping it. Right. This may not even fit. Look at that. Right. So now we've got to shape this, follow the shape of the sleigh. So if you can see, it curves. So I want at least about half an inch to an inch above. So I'm just going just making it my own imprint around. I'm doing it on the opposite side, so then I know where to go with. When I cut it. That wasn't bad, guessing. So before I go anywhere else, I'm going either side with it, guys, because I don't want to go through the other side and it be wrong. So I'm going sort of like halfway with the spatula on either side. Gently lift it. It's like a shoe. I've got a thing about feet. Right, so again, let me just cut this bit off. I don't want those. And all I'm going to do is smooth the edges off around and shape it. And even on the top as well, flatten it so it's all looking one length. Then go down where it dips and then come back up. I'm just smoothing it up. I don't want no uneven edging. And just do that. Let's just see how far I've got. Where's my brush? Right, it's just there where it's just slightly uneven. I want to get that off. Again, I'm just shaping it. And there we have it. Oh my goodness, it took a little while. But we did it, guys, we did it. Oh, I've just stood on some on the floor. But we did it. Never say never. My mum used to always say, never say never. There's no such word as you can't. You can. Just keep at it and you can achieve anything, she used to say. You can achieve what you'd like to achieve. Let's get rid of all this oasis here. Right. Let's just move some to and get the oasis off of the boots. I've got boots on my mind. Off of the gravy part. You can go on that. Right, let's just get all of this off. So it's clean. Let's get all the oasis off my hands because it's all gritty. And here we go. What did I drop? Some foliage. Right, so now we've got our oasis. Sit that lovely in there. Well, shall I sit it like that? Yeah, that looks better on that side. It's slightly thinner around here, so the handle then sits better. Right, so we need to be able to hold one booty there and another booty here, like that, I think. And then we have our prezi somewhere along there, like that. So I think to attach these two boots together, I'm going to use floral wire. And then I may use a thicker, get a pick and place a pick inside from the bottom, just so it stays in the Oasis and also in the Grapevine Ring. So that needs to go around here. So I'm just placing it in. I'm going through the other side because I can't get to where his tutsies are. Bending that piece so that comes out. And pull it. And then underneath, grab it together. I'll excuse me, use my pliers, my pin head, I think they're called pliers. Or flat head, I don't know. Pliers are pliers to me. And then start to twist. Let's just make sure that sits proper. Just going right up close where the bit of framework is. Making sure that's pulled together tightly. Let's just see. I may have pulled it a bit too tight. Heavy-handed me. Yes. So let's get our pliers and just cut. Oh, one moment. Oh no, I pulled too hard. It snapped. Oh my good gracious me. Do it again. Go down underneath. So there's two that meet. And then just twist like you would with your bow at the back. Let's see now if that. Like that of some sort. I think it wants just slightly straightening up, but I'll do that once I place a pick, one of these, put a bit of glue underneath to attach it into the foam. Oh, I put one there, look. So that's what I want to do. So let's just get a bit of glue, go through so it dries. A moment, let me do this upside down. And I want a bit of glue. I suggest it may be better to do it with your glue gun. I always forget to put my glue gun on for things like this, always. Just make sure it don't it don't look bow-legged or anything. Because you know me, guys, I get to the point where I get bow-legged. So that's that one glued on. So let's get floral wire for the bottom one, and because you can go through it like that either side, and then just twist it underneath, just a little, just to hold it. And then go through your grapevine, and with one piece, and through your grapevine with the other. It goes through. Yeah. Let's just grab these. Twist underneath as well. Cut a little bit off we don't need. Then turn your wire, as I say, back into the grapevine. Make sure that that's sitting straight again. So there, oops, it's not. We have our booties. Santa's booties attached. See, he looks like he's on the wonky side. Pull a little bit. There we go. So then now with our Prezi, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just put glue on the end of the pick. Wipe any glue off. And where can we place this? I don't want it that long. Yes, there. So I'm going to place it just in between the two booties at a slight angle. Like that. Can you imagine if I had a grandchild and they got little feet like that? I'd just be laughing at them all the time. And they'd be wondering when they grow up and say, "Oh, Grandma, I can remember you. All you did was laugh at me. What was so funny?" Your feet. I haven't got a fetish with feet. Trust me, I really haven't. It's just, I like diddy little things. And when there's diddy little feet, I think they're so cute but funny at the same time. So, right, so that, let's just get rid of that bit of glue, is our little feet and Prezi all attached, ready for us to put the rest of our things in. Right, let's start with our foliage. these as well. So I can just place. And we're going to go around the sleigh. Let's just have a look which one I should put in first. I may put those in second. I just want to see if some are too big to be placed. I don't want them to look odd. Like they may be quite long, even though I like them. I could bring them going around. Let's get ficus in first. And these are just little bits that I had from doing a wreath this morning. So we may as well use them up. And again, all I'm doing is just placing them in, going around. I could put a little bow at the back actually. Just to cover the handle. Oh, has any of you English people been watching I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here? I'm sad that Jamie Lynn Spears went. I liked her. She may have cried, you know, at the beginning for her children, but that's understandable. But I thought she was braver than she thought. And I thought she started coming out, you know, showing that braveness. And then next day, and then that was it. She gone. She quit. I couldn't believe it. Now Grace, when she quit, I could understand because she looked ill. She really did look ill, and I felt really sorry for her. She looked grey in the face. I could see that she wasn't well. Well, I thought I could anyway. As much as I like Sam, I think he's a bit too clingy. Especially with the boxer, Tony. He's too clingy. And you can see it in Tony's face, he doesn't like that. It's too much. So my sister-in-law was asking me who I thought would win, and I said probably Marvin or Sam because of his jolliness, Sam's jolliness and bounciness. Oh, that Danielle, I mean, she's stronger than she looks as well. I mean, good on you all for giving it a go. I wouldn't. I'm not scared of spiders. I'm really not. The only thing I'm scared of is snakes. I don't like the way they move slyly. That's what I don't like. But other than that, the others, rats, anything like that, no, don't bother me. So just because some of these are small, I want to just sort of like bend them, and I can't grab them with my finger. And I'm just going on using this just as a border around. Just so I can use up all my little bits. Then I'm going to start and then use the white ficus as well. Oh, thanks, babe. I hope he's bought me another drink. Bless him. Tell you, this used to be a cafe. It's now a restaurant. I've gone at one. Let me just go and get my drink, guys. I think while I'm up, let me just go and grab some bow because ribbon. I've got ho ho ho. I've got these what I've cut off and I cut too much, so I've placed them aside. Ho ho ho, Santa, and his Santa with his booties, and then I could. I think I just need something simple, thin. So I may use that. I haven't opened that one yet. So we'll see. Again, we'll just place them there. Oh, my poor son, Jordan. With it being really cold today, he got in his car. I came back from shopping again. I do my grocery shop on a Friday, and I drag my autistic son with me because it's his day off. And he comes and helps me. And it's frosty again, and like I say, really cold. So my youngest son went to his car to go to work. He said goodbye. Within 2 minutes, he was back in. I went, oh gosh, that was good, quick work. Mum, my car won't start. I says, what, because it's cold? He says, I think so. And I've got to be at work in 10 minutes. Well, I said, don't worry, take my car. Oh no, but you'll need it over the weekend. Oh no, I won't need it. I'm not moving. I've done my grocery shop. I won't be moving anywhere. It's going to be cold. So I'm not going nowhere over the weekend. So he's taken my car and left his outside. So, because mine doesn't take long to defrost. It really doesn't. And he sits in his car for about 15 minutes waiting for his to defrost. I don't. So he's gone in my car. Because I'm not moving nowhere, guys. When it comes to this sort of weather, oh, I hibernate. I really do. I don't like it. And more to the point, my husband, oh my goodness. I don't know how he copes with his going out on site and things with it in his condition. It can't be, it's not good for him. Right, I'm not going, I don't think, I've just changed my mind while I've sat here doing this. And as we say in Mansfield, gassing, which means chatting away. I've decided that I may put the bow here, where instead of going all the way around, I may just either put the bow, the small one on the back of the handle, but then one around here. That's what I think. Let's try with the white. Let's cut this. Just put the odd white in. We need white. So let me, I think guys, just to see what the bow would be like and how big, let's just get that done. Otherwise I'll probably be doing it and then I've made it too big. So we'll put the ho 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 at the back. Oh yeah, again, just I'm gonna do just 2 loops for the back of here. I don't know why when I use this I cut too much off. How long do I want? About there. About 3-inch tail end. Oh, that's tiny. Loop, let's have a look. No, a bit longer than that. Just got to look, guys. Because I don't want it to be hidden, but I don't want it to be too big. 4, yeah. So 8-inch on your mat. Just seen something. 8-inch on your mat, but 4-inch loops. So there. And I'm only doing 2. Two loops of each. That's alright. I don't want big tail ends. I think one's bigger than the other, so pull is better. And go on top, the front. Pinch and push in to make sure. My goodness. Oh, you never guess what I forgot. I forgot to open this. Oh God. Oh, let me just start again, guys. I forgot to open it. Oh. What a fool. Ugh. Start again now. Right, pinch, twist, pinch, twist, pinch. Let's just measure. Right, that one's slightly shorter. There we go. Pinch. down. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Twist. And to measure, just do that so they're the same size loops. This one's slightly shorter. Just bringing the tail ends down to the bottom. I can feel a wire sticking out on one of the ribbons, but I can't see on the edge. I can't see. Oh, it's there. And I don't want nobody cutting themselves. So let's cut these in a dovetail. These I can't, because they are frayed at the side. I can't cut them in a dovetail, so I have to cut them diagonally. Because they don't fray if you do it that way. I think that one's just a slightly bit too long. Not the loop, the tail end. The white one. It's longer than all the rest. So let's grab our thing and see what it looks like from. Oops, upside down. And just wrap it around the handle. it up. Just see what it looks like there. Oh, I don't know. I think I might have done too many. Oh my goodness gracious me. You know what, guys, what I'm going to do is just crack on with those. Get these done first, because I'm wasting time with faffing. So let's get some of the white in. Until you're happy with things, just try again. I always say that. Keep doing it. It's like before, especially when I first started out, I must have undone my bows. Oh my gosh. Numerous occasions, one after the other. I didn't like it. It didn't look right. I undid it. I tried again. It didn't look right. I undid it, and I was constant. And I got sometimes to the part where I started getting frustrated with myself, thinking I would never be able to do it. And I'm sure that's plenty of you out there who've felt like that as well before. It's only natural, you know. It's just normal to feel that you can't do things. So it's not that I can't do bows, it's just that I think I've put too many together and they're too thick. I should have just gone for slimline bows. So I may just do white or something like that. Or even the meshy one, who knows. Or organza. I've got organza ribbon, so I could use that. But until then, let's focus on this and let's get this done. So again, I'm not going to put in anything there just yet. I may just have something hanging over the side and leave that as the woody effect, or I could make a little display with my lotus heads and my pine cones and things like that around the front here instead. Let's have another one. Alright, we'll do that. Right, let's get some of these in. Some of these nice looking ferns. I'm going to save perhaps a couple around, some around here to put around the lotus heads, and I think I'll save the smaller ones for that. That could be quite nice. And I'm just putting, like I say, these ferns in. I don't want to hide his beauty either. I'm trying my best to keep it as much as I can on show. I'm just going around. And smaller ones. Oh, I've got a little. Oh gosh, I've just thought about it. I've got something that I purchased. Oh my goodness, this has got to be a few weeks back now. And I just couldn't think of, well, I know what I've got to do with it, you know, I just couldn't think what would look nice. And it's, oh, wow. And I've only just realised he's got wacky feet as well. Right, that's what I've done around here, just added some fern in. I'm going to save those. I want to add the odd bit of this in as well, just for a bit of fulfillment, and make it look nice and bouncy as well. I don't want to add too much because it's quite wide and it may hide things. So we'll just do trying to space them out as well, so they've got their own space also, so they're not right flush next to each other. I mean, I don't mind putting some things flush next to each other if they're in a group, depending on what the customer is asking for. I have done it. It's not that you can't do it. On this occasion, I don't want to, you know, do that, but they do look nice, you know, things grouped together. You don't have to have everything, you know, single. Some things that are grouped together look really effective. I can't believe I didn't spot this gravy boat and these welly boots. I've got them in, I had them in a box where things like wicker basket things are, and it was right at the bottom of there. I was having a look this morning what to do, and then when I spotted that, well, that made my mind up. You know how you chat to yourself and you go, why didn't I see that? That's what I was doing. How long's that been there? Right, I want to add some. Now these are paperback. I might just add the odd ones like that. Why is that so loose? One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two. Yeah, I'll have those like that. Of course, I was tape. I've had to order some more white, guys. I need more brown as well. What colour do I need? Brown. Let's get the white out and the green as well. Oh no, I'm alright for green. It's just the brown I need now. Right, there's 2 of these and all the paper bits I'm taking off. Just to neaten it up underneath as I attach a pick. I don't like lumps underneath the picks. So I'm using one of these that I've chopped off from the fern. Where's the other one? Here. So if you've got anything like this, a gravy boat or anything what's a Christmas shape, or even a cup, a Santa's cup or anything like that, oh, put some Oasis in and make a lovely arrangement. Just by going through the house, what you can find. Oh, I do it. What you can find to make something from. It's great. At no cost at all. And then your family members go in and then they'll say, oh, have you seen this? No. No. And then they come into your workshop and they spot it. You've made a flower arrangement out of it. I've done that plenty of times. I like to wind my kids up. One of my sons, last night I came back from the choir practice, guys, and my son was blaming me, and I didn't just walk through the door. I sat down. My husband always makes me a lovely cup of coffee for when I return. Well, first of all, I went and got my pyjamas on as well. Came downstairs, he'd made the fire, it was lovely and toasty, and I got my PJs on, my cup of coffee in my hand. Couldn't find the TV controls, so I text my son upstairs, because I do that now because it's waste time shouting and because they've got the headphones on. So now I text them and I said, where's the remote controls for the TV? This is my youngest son, Jordan, because I told him to switch the telly off once he'd finished in the living room to go upstairs. So I said, yeah, okay. And I got no reply, so I sat there like a pleb, so to speak. So I went in the kitchen, in the conservatory, to my husband. Do you know what Jordan's done with the TV remote controls? No. I says, well, I can't find them. So I don't know. So in the end, I ended up shouting Jordan and saying, because he didn't answer the text message either. Gosh, kids nowadays. So he came downstairs. He says, I don't know, Mum, I put them there. I says, well, they're not there. He says, you playing a joke on me. I said, I've only just walked in the house from choir practice. And I've just got my PJs on, got a cup of coffee, came to sit down and to put the TV on, and there's no remote control. I don't know. I said, well, you best start looking, because I'm not going to sit like this all night. Because mainly I wanted to analyse the video that I did yesterday. That's what I wanted it mainly for. And he said, no, it's you. You've done it. So I got blamed for going out and coming in, well, while I was out hiding stuff. And you know where they were? He'd thrown them in the bin. Anyway, you've put them there. I put them there while I was at the choir practice. Apparently. So, yeah, it was my fault. Do you ever get that from your kids? You get the blame for something when you've not even been there. I couldn't believe it. So he swears blind that I played a joke on him. And I didn't, not at all. Just there a moment. Right, what I've done is just put some more foliage around there. I don't think, I'll keep those there, but I don't think I'm going to put the white ficus in anymore. I want to just pop in some red. Because it's just, and I want these to sit quite close. Let's see, just place that there a moment. Okay, I just don't want to hide the booties. So now I want a bow there, so I definitely want one around here. So if I maybe bring one out there, I could place that there a moment, save that. Or I could place that there. There. I'm putting those there because I'm going to incorporate those, but I'm not exactly sure where. I am with this. So I want to, again, I don't want to have them too close but not too far out. I want to keep them within. It's just a small arrangement but of fun. Now where did I place that? That one's in the wrong place. Because at the moment we've still got our hair to do, but I want to fill in I've got to get that bow on. So I'm going to undo this again, guys, because I think we're just going to have the small silver one being diddy. Just straighten it. just done 3 little loops. Just trim off that. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to just glue it into the oasis at the back. I've just done that on it instead. I think that's better than having the great big ones. It just seemed to have taken over a bit with the big ones. But I can use these, and I do save these because I can do, you know, a smaller a chocolate box bow on a bigger design, or I could use them as tail ends. So things like that I do save. Right. So that is the bow. Now, oh, what have I dropped now? Red. I quite like those, and I want to incorporate something like that at the bottom. I don't think I want the wispy bits. I do have those. Oh my good graciously. Let's try that. Got to look for another one. And I've put these fern in here. I ought to start having a bucket by the side of me. Here we go. And then I could just pop in things that I've finished with. So, because it all ends up as one big mess. So I'll put that. Don't want that, don't want that. Put all them, I'm not interested. Oh gosh, apart from that. So, I did take these apart and use them individually. Well, I took a lot of them apart, so this is probably what I've got left out of them. And I want to add in, if I just place that, something along the bottom like that, to give it, again, a bit of different texture, a bit more sparkle. That's the full one, I don't want the full one. So if I put that there, perhaps that there. This is going to be a lot of glittery design today. Quite glittery. And that's somewhere along there. So keep those out of the way, I guess. so they don't get in my way. Oh, goodness gracious me. So as you can see, sorry guys, I'm faffing. But I need also filler foliage. Hence the reason I've saved these. I have 4 of these. 1, 2. Don't want one really there. Place that there. What's that? I think I've dropped them. No? So I don't know what I've done with that one. Right, let's get these sparkly ones in at the bottom as well, because they keep catching on me and pulling. So I'm going to get those in. Take that out. Just so I'm putting the sparkly ones at the bottom so we can have a bit of red right at the bottom. Because when I analysed the video yesterday with the blue candlestick, I noticed there wasn't much blue around the bottom area, and I like to evenly spread the colour. If I'm adding colour, you know, in the foliage, I like to evenly spread it around. And that one. Where's that forest? I want that to stay here because I want to use these up above somewhere. So I don't want to touch them. Let's get the lotus heads. 1, 2, 3. Let's get these. 1, 2, 3. We'll keep those in case I want more. And now we're going to attach picks to them. So lotus heads first. I'm just placing a bit of blue on the end and poking it through the underside where the stalk is, just at the side of the stalk. And then with the pine cones, I look for the nearest one at the bottom, place it in at a horizontal angle, just push it in the tightest spot and just take any excess glue off and then let it dry. And then when it comes to placing it inside your arrangement, then you can bend your pick in any way. So I'm going in horizontal. I'm not going in until it comes out the opposite side. I'm just pushing it in a tiny bit, probably about ½ an inch, and then that's it. I'm letting it dry. But I'm looking to put the pick in at the lowest point. So I want these, I'm going to do that little spare bit here. Keep that out of my way as well. And then that one, because they're spoken for. Right, now the fern, and I'm not filling the whole of this up, I don't think. I just want to place, if I show you a little bit of fern there, and then I'm going to do go the opposite way, a little bit of fern there, like that. Then grab a lotus leaf head, and then lean that up like that. And then I want to, where's those berries? Get a few of these little berries. Sit those like that. And I want to do again, but I think with one of those they'll go up there. And I'm not going to put them all in the same position so it all looks uniform. I want to move them about so they look natural. And maybe some face in a different position. Like that one will face upwards, like that, and then get some of our, sorry guys, I tend to end up standing up. Got blue strings. I've got them attached to my rings, and then maybe with this. Again, these just little decoration pieces. Add that there to give that little Christmas effect. Place that one up here so we can save that. I'm just doing that with it. So you've got like a different design at one side than the other. I'm just trying to place in some small pieces. Again, I'm going in at an angle, so everything's not uniform. I want to put in bauble. Sorry if I've just realised I'm not talking. Again, it's when I start to concentrate and I start to going quiet. Some people love it. Like hence my husband. That's what it looks like on that side. I've got the feathers. I think I want to put the odd feather in there. Again, with these, you can twist and bend them however you like to give them a bit of character. Let's place that in that boot for now. I may see if I've got, or use just something. Oh, I've got some oddments of variegated ficus. Let's get these in. Again, sorry if you can't see me. It's just I tend to like doing my work stood up because I can see better. And on this design you may be thinking, well, that's the front because the two welly boots are there, and what I've done here is the back, and I've not filled this in. But sometimes, I mean, I don't know around the world or other places, some people ask for two different sided display, which is basically you've got something different on one side to the other, and that's what we call a two-sided display. And I've decided along the way, I think that when I started saying that we're just putting the lotus heads around here, is what I wanted to do. So again, I've got these that I've saved, so you may not see all of it filled in. And that, again, that's down to a two-sided display, which is two different things on each side. I quite like these flowers in these welly boots, if I'm being truthful. I really do. And I think I would like some of this around here. So let's get some under there. I see glue string. It's like you do aerobics. Collecting all the glue strings. And I think on here I'd like a bit of white also. I don't think I want to actually add the poinsettias, or I might actually. On one side anyway, not on that side. I quite like that side. Let's just see what it's like, smaller. Yeah. Sit that far down, deep down. Right, let me see what I can do with these, because I really do like. I'm going to cut that shorter, and I'm not going to. I'm going to throw. I want to just sit it in. I don't want to glue it in. And I'm going to do the same with that. So that's this side, so we'll place now that side slightly higher, and then I'm going to place a bit of twig effect in. So on the other one at the bottom, we'll have a bit of harvest leaf. Yes, a couple of berries. Yeah, do it one there. Yeah, I've got to do that. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, it looks so sweet. Look at the little buttons, look. Look on his welly boots. Oh, I just had to do that. One there. Right, I need to cover that space there. We've got the present. Now, what have I got? Oh. No, what have I... Oh, I know what I've got. I've got a Santa. No, that's too big. Santa's not. What did I say I was... One moment, guys, just bear with me. I will find something. All this Santa stuff. La, 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 la. Oh, I've got those little baby nose. Those gongs, sorry. Little baby gong, red and white one. Look at the little baby gongs. Aren't they? Let's stick something up his body. Let's get something up his body so he'll stay in place. Good man. And that is going to fill that area. Above that flower. Let's take that off. I don't know what that is. What I'm going to do, so I've just took that off, I'm going to stick one of these on, like a pom-pom. Let's just get that out of the way. I want to just turn, guys, and I want to see. Right there. And I've got the eucalyptus or something. We put two together. That first. is there as well. So it's doing exactly the same thing. Now I'm gonna tear all of this back to the wire, because I don't want so I'm taking it right to the top, so I'm not having any stem on this at all. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just glue it onto the Oasis. And I'm doing the same with this one. So I've got no need to put a pick on it. Put two together. Just get rid of that. Let's get up there. I might do one. Cut that one up and put one there as well. Just there. Right, let me get these out of the way, because I think, guys, that is it. Our two-sided display. So if you feel one day you want to change it from one side to the other, then you just turn it around, basically. Get rid of those out of the way. I've got a glue string hanging to my scarf. It's not from the display, it's from the glue pan. And I can see it. You know when you can see the little things like that? Let me just... make sure that nothing's... And again, this side is different, because, like I say, that's why it's a two-sided display. Basically because I've just got the lotus leaves, the lotus head, sorry, and obviously a little bit bare there. So it's not all the same. On this side it's more minimalistic. There's not as much going off. And then the other side it's quite busy. It's quite a lot. I'm just gonna... I haven't even attached the gravy boat to the reef. I'm just holding it with my fingers underneath. So I just want to get rid of all this mess. I've got OCD, I think. So sorry people, I know I've seen videos where people just leave it and do it after the video. I'm sorry, I can't. It really does irritate me. if I can sit there. I'm like this in the house. If I can see mess in the house. Ask my kids. Right. Let me sit down. Hello. I don't even know if you could see me. Right, so this is a two-sided display. Again, this is the busiest side where you've got your present, your two Santa's welly boots, here and at the bottom with, you know, your glittery sparkly fern, and then your plain fern, and then your ficus in white and plain, and also the odd variegated feather, a bit of white eucalyptus, and again your prezi and your beautiful flowers, and that's the busiest side. And then you turn it around as you go, and there's hardly anything. You may think, oh, I've missed somewhere, but that was intentionally. I didn't miss it accidentally. I missed it on purpose because I didn't want that filling up. Again, I just wanted a bit around here, this bit slightly empty, due to I wanted you to be able to see the gravy boat at the back. And then I changed my mind with the size of the bow. I think I did the right thing, guys, because the other two was too big, way too big. So that can just sit on your excuse me, on your table, in your window. And when I've got mistletoe as well, and a few white berries, and you can sit it anywhere around the house, in a bedroom, on the staircase, at the bottom of the staircase, in the entrance of the doorway, on a small table in the corner, on top of your TV, if you've got a wide TV, quite a deep TV, on shelves, if you've got shelving on the wall, anywhere really, anywhere you can think of, cabinet, you know, dresser, whichever, guys, bathroom, in the windowsill in the bathroom, anywhere. So, I don't know how long the video went on. I think I was sorry. I'm gonna have to explain. I'm sorry. I was faffing a little bit. Basically, faffing over here means just messing about a little bit and not getting on with it, and just keep going. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do this. I need to just stop doing that. I've said this to my husband. I need to stop faffing. Know what I'm doing. Apart from when I do arrangements where it's going to be trial and error, and we'll see what we can make out of it. I knew what I was doing today, so I was just faffing. Kept going, oh well, this could look nice there, this could look... I need to do what I do when I'm not on camera, know where it's going and leave it in there, instead of keep changing my mind. I've got to stop that, because that in a way is starting to irritate me, because I don't do it when I'm working, so why should I do it on camera? But then again, I say to myself, but I'm doing it on camera to show you that you could put it somewhere else, if that makes sense. That you don't just have to have it there, you could place it here or you could place it there. So hence the reason why I keep changing my mind. Well, not always changing my mind, but showing you, well, I could put this here or I could put that there, you know, because then you can choose where you would like it if you wanted to make it, or where, say like for example, if I got this acorn and I decided I wanted it here at the front, you may decide, and I could say, oh, you could put it there, or you could put it at the bottom of the bow, at the here, and you may decide, well, I'd rather put it at the back there. So I'm trying to show you different ways or places where you can place your elements, and I think when I'm not at work, I know where they go, where I want them to go, so I don't need to do that. So perhaps that's why my videos are so long and I'm faffing. But I want to give you an option. That's my main point. I'd like to give you an option of what you can do, or what you may want to do yourselves, or you may have a different idea in your head, you know, or it may just spark something off in your head to change your mind and think, oh well, I could do it like this. You know, that's why I think the videos go on so long. So I apologise for maybe faffing. So all I want to say, guys, is that I hope you enjoyed it. I love the little feety things. Oh, let me show you that plum. I've got to show it. Oh my gosh, I've had this a while. Well, I always say a while. It's got to be about 4 weeks. Oh guys, look, and I just don't know what to do it. Let me just take that tag off, and I want to show you. You know when I said about his little feet? I must have a thing about feet. Are you ready? No, I like those, but look. I'm so sorry. What are they? Oh my goodness, guys. I just I had pin-toed, I had bow-legged, I had diddy little bit, and I've got nothing. Sticks. And they are 2 inches long. Oh, plummy. So, hence the reason I wanted some brown flowers, because I may use it for this. It's all brown. So I got to put them away. So guys, on a serious note, I can't look at him. Put him under there. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Oh dear, you know when he was on the shelf, I had to turn him his legs away from me, because every time I kept walking past, I just went into fits of laughter. So I had to turn his feet away. But almost to it. So anyway, back to being serious. Give it a go. After that, give it a go. Or again, I'm sorry for the videos, just me, you know, babbling and faffing. But I've tried to explain the reason why. And again, if it was just me, then I'd just get on with it, and it wouldn't take me as much, you know, as long. But I'd rather take long to show you different ideas, guys. And so I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you've got anything along this line, Santa's cup or Santa's plate or anything like that, you know, and put a piece of a log or a tin underneath the plate so you can lift the plate up, or anything like that, so you've got something drooping over, and glue the, you know, even if it's a baked bean can, glue the baked bean can underneath, but put some weight in it first and glue it onto a plate, so then you can have something dangling over to do with the Christmas theme. So guys, again, try and give it a go with something like this if you've got anything hanging around the house. And I just want to say thank you very much for all your lovely comments. Again, I can't get his legs out of my mind now. All your lovely comments. Please subscribe and share to your friends and family, and give us a thumbs up and like, and give us a little comment on what you think, and give it a go. And I won't be working over the weekend again, so I hope you all enjoy your weekend, and you know, and have a fabulous weekend. Please stay safe again and warm if it's really cold where you're living. It's probably more than likely is around this time of year. But you know, wrap up well, guys. You know, and keep yourselves really warm. Seriously. So, all the best, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend, and I shall see you on Monday. So take care. God bless. I'm going to put the little legs away now. Bye bye. Oh, let me bring you forward a bit, guys, so I can see. Get ready for the click. Oh my good gracious me. Let me just... I'll just bring you forward, guys, so you can get a bit of a better look. There's his little buttons I put on his welly boots. And there's those beautiful flowers, guys, in red. I said I'd got red as well. And then the Prezi, the little gonk, with his little button nose, look, under there. And again, the white glittery feathers, the lotus heads just around there, and then these snowy twigs, and then your mistletoe, and again your small ribbon, guys, with some baubles here, and some fern, some ficus in white, and your variegated ficus there as well, some harvest bush there with some white eucalyptus, and then you've got your white, your red glittery cypress leaves here. And there's your boat again. I haven't done nothing there. And there's your gravy boat underneath what looks like a sleigh. And then I've popped in deeply because I wanted to see the welly boot here. A white poinsettia. And again, there's just a group of 3 wooden lotus heads and your pine cone with the 3 white berries. And then again, your pine cone at the top. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and give it a go. And again, stay safe, guys. Have a wonderful weekend and take care. Bye bye.